363-6661 for all your legal needs. And let's go Trojans.
My name is Doris J. Latchley. At 33, I had a triple bypass. When I came here to Mercy, I don't know, the people were just friendly. Everything was so fast, so smooth. Everything flows here. And the people, it's just the down home, everything, y'all. It's like, I came in, it was so fast. The smaller hospital, the better the care, the more it's family. And they're really there for you. There's always a nice smile here. It really is. Like, everything was just awesome. It was the best experience I ever had at any hospital was here.
Best of luck to the Sacred Heart Trojans from Nason Swallow, Allstate, and the Swallow family. Allstate Insurance Agent Nason Swallow is now open for business and ready to serve you. Born and raised in Ville Platte, Nason is committed to providing our community and surrounding areas with the best insurance products and services. A local agent that you can count on to help protect all that matters in life. The friendly staff at Nason Swallow Allstate will set your mind at ease and will even do the switching and paperwork for you. Stop by or call today. Nason Swallow Allstate, 222 North Chautauqua Street in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-6767. At this time, Perry's Tire and Service, a proud supporter of the Sacred Heart Trojans, would like to remind everyone of their services. In addition to tires, Perry's Tire Service offers oil changes, brake services, alignments, and minor engine repair. They are located at 903 West Lincoln Road in Ville Platte. Give Kevin or Lisa a call at 337-363-5621 for all of your automotive maintenance needs. When it comes to you and your family's health care, you do have a choice. Savoy Medical Center is the only nonprofit medical facility in Evangeline Parish. We offer a wide array of services, including behavioral health, medical detox, a 28-day substance abuse program, plus comprehensive cancer care at Savoy Cancer Center. At Savoy Medical Center, we still believe in the importance of family and community, a feeling that is obvious when you walk into our hospital. You can count on us to live our mission daily by extending the healing ministry of Jesus Christ, by taking care of your family like our family.
Savoy Medical Center would like to welcome to our family nurse practitioner Brooklyn Latour. Call Savoy Family Healthcare in Ville Platte at 337-363-0075 to schedule your appointment with Brooklyn today. Savoy Medical Center, our family healing yours.
Teats Food Store, located at 2210 West Main in Ville Platte, specializes in quality smoked meats. Their award-winning smoked pure pork sausage, tasso, and boudin is filled with flavor that will make you come back for more. And that's not all. Teats offers a full line of groceries, beer, wine, liquor, gas, and much more. Oh, and Teats will ship their smoked meats all over the country. Visit their website at teatsfoodstore.com or give them a call at 337-363-1839 for more details. T&J Ford, located at 1231 West Main Street in Ville Platte, wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans the best of luck. At T&J Ford, we're proud to serve the people of Ville Platte and surrounding communities with some of the most popular vehicles around Louisiana. We have a top-notch selection of brand-new vehicles to choose from, as well as an extensive inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Come by and check out our selection of crossovers, SUVs, and trucks. Plus, we have an in-house parts and service department for all your needs. That's T&J Ford. Call 337-363-2153. Or visit our website at tjfordinc.com. This game is brought to you in part by Total Automotive, 610 Tate Cove Road in Ville Platte. Total Automotive is your go-to place for all automotive repairs, tires, AC service, and much more. Total Automotive is an authorized CarQuest auto parts dealer featuring everything you need to get you back on the road with confidence. Total Automotive is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to noon. Go Trojans! Total Automotive in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-7771. This game is being brought to you by Vidrine's Ace Hardware, located in Ville Platte and Rain. Go by and see Cody, Louise, Philip, and the staff for all your hardware needs. Vidrine's is fully stocked with paint, mulch, grills, plumbing supplies, lawn and garden supplies, hunting supplies, electrical supplies, and much more. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Go Trojans! Good luck, Trojans. From Capital Planning in Ville Platte, owners Todd, Marcus, and Amy Vale invite you to come in or call today. Capital Planning offers life insurance, retirement planning, tax planning, investments, and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They're located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans! Tonight's game is powered by Clico. Clico wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans a successful season this year. Go Trojans! Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, go Trojans! Dr. Jake LaFleur is a proud supporter of Sacred Heart Trojan Athletics. His practice covers primary care for adults, including annual wellness visits, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer screenings, and more. Call his office at 337-363-7036 or come by 503 Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans!
Our fondest memories are those centered around people we care about. Fishing with Grandpa, hunting with Dad, cooking on the porch, or just sitting by a fire telling the good old stories. Being around the people that we trust, we respect, and whom we know will always be there to help us when we need them. Just like the Evangeline Bank. Just like an old friend or family member. It's our heritage. It's who we are. It's what makes Evangeline, well, Evangeline.
That's the Evangeline Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Events you can anticipate, while others surprise you. Some are significant enough to affect your household finances, your investment strategy, and even your vision of the future. This is when meeting with an experienced financial professional counts. Brandy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call, 337-363-2346, or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte.
Hello, Trojan Nation. We're live here at Aswell Capel Field on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Your Sacred Heart Trojans about to take on the Opelousas Catholic Vikings. I got my sidekick, David Dare, with me today, and we're going to be going over all the action with you. Sacred Heart coming off a victory in their last game, looking to continue the streak going right now in district play as they beat Westminster, ruled them 14-4. Today they're going to have everything they could take, David, when they play in OC today. As we know, OC's good. We beat them last year over there, and this year we're here. So we're going to see what they're going to probably try to return the favor to us. They ranked number 1 right now in the class. We're ranked number 5. So I look for a good ball game today.
Yes, it should be a good hard battle. Hopefully we can come out here with a victory. We have to play error-free, hit the ball, do good pitching, and hopefully come out with a victory. As Joey said, OC's #1, so they hungry for us after we beat them last year at their place. So I'm sure they like to return the favor. But it is a beautiful day for baseball, so y'all come out here and support the Trojans.
All right, we're going to go over the starting lineups for today's game. Trojans are going to lead off with Hayden Dizitel, number 4, playing second base. Ike Perry is going to bat in the 2 hole and play left field. Boyce Scheck-Snyder is going to be on the hill. Preston Sloan's going to be behind the plate. John Michael Duplichan is going to be at third base. John Aaron Swallow is going to be at DH. Wade Pete's going to be your third baseman. Landon LeBlanc is going to be your center fielder. Parker Futch is going to be your right fielder. And Ellis Fusilier is going to be in the flex. All right. We'll go over OC starting lineup now. We're going to have Collins. He wears number 17. He's going to be in center field. Luna is going to be behind the plate. Boyd is going to be at shortstop. Bergeron is going to be at third base. Gillian is going to be in right field. Harris in left field. Trahan second base. Stelly is going to be at DH. And the other Stelly is going to be at first base. Pitcher for today is Wagley. So we're about to get started right here. We're going to go over a few things before we get started. I want to remind everyone that the Blue and Gold Sports Network is an affiliate of the Blue and Gold Champ Club, commonly known as the Booster Club. For your enjoyment of this free broadcast, please consider a small contribution. The Blue and Gold Sports Network is run by volunteers. Therefore, your contributions do not pay us. Your contributions directly support our student athletes. We help to provide our students with things like T-shirts, team meals, sports equipment, field maintenance, uniforms, charter buses, and much, much more for both high school and elementary students. You could find our PayPal and Venmo links in the description of this YouTube event. You might have to click the word more to see the event description. No contribution is too small. Thank you in advance for your generosity. The pregame package was provided by Dr. Brandon Fontenot and Mercy Regional Medical Center. All right, David, we're set to go.
Yes, we are. Hopefully, boys could start off with a good inning, good first inning, and get out of here quickly.
So, Boyce Scheck-Snyder on the hill for the Trojans. As Collins comes up to bat, takes the first pitch in there for strike one. Collins is a D1 commitment to UL, David.
Yeah, he's pretty good in baseball and football. As we all know, he was a very good quarterback for the Vikings. Now he's back in baseball gear, and he's a very good athlete.
Next pitch is a ball, so we got 1-1 count. Next pitch is a little high for 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike on Collins. Just getting started, top of the first inning. 0-0 score. Next pitch is spiked in the dirt for ball 3, so Collins way ahead in the count, 3 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, if you barge right here, you want to throw some over the plate, and hopefully you can hit it somewhere else.
Next pitch is a high fly ball hit towards right field. It's going to fall out of play for strike 2. And that's going to bring the count to full, so Boyce battles back right here to put the count at full. Wind blowing in a little bit today, David.
Yeah, it's not much. I think the trees are blocking the wind a little bit.
Yeah, the flag, it looks limp, but I could feel it down here where we at.
Yeah, it's definitely blowing.
Next pitch hits the batter, so he's going to trot on down to first base. So not the best start in the world for the Trojans.
No, it's never good when you walk the leadoff guy.
So Collins is at first, and that's going to bring up Luna, the catcher. Where's number 3? Bats from the right side. Trojans playing pretty much straight away and a little deep. As Luna is also a D1 prospect. He's signed also. So Collins steals second base. He's in safely.
The Trojans are wearing their all-white pinstripes with the navy hats. It says SHS on the hats, and OC's in their gold with the white, purple pinstripes.
Boyce working out his stretch, checks his runner. Here's the pitch. It's hit hard towards Wade Pete at third. He snares it down for out number 1.
So very good play right here by Wade Pete, as that ball was hit hard, and Wade got in the way and made the very good catch. So that's a very big out for the Trojans right there.
Yeah, good. It was hit straight at him because it had some pepper on it. He barreled it up pretty good. And that's going to bring up Boyd, the shortstop. First pitch is hit up the middle. It's fielded by Desatel. He's going to get the runner between second and third trap. And they're going to get Collins trying to go to third base on the play as Pete tags him out for the second out of the inning.
So again, very good player there by Hayden Desatel, as Collins was, I guess he was trying to go to third as soon as the ball was hit, and Doug made a very good throw to Wade, and they got him out. So we have 2 outs, and OC now just has a runner at first base.
So 2 outs in the inning. Runner at first. Bergeron, the batter. First pitch popped up, foul towards the right side. It's going to get out of play for strike 1. But Bergeron is the third baseman. Where's number 4? So, despite hitting the first batter of the inning, David, we got 2 outs with a runner at first. So, looking pretty good right now.
Yes, we are. Hopefully we get out this inning and get on the hitting sticks.
Pick-off attempt to first, run it back in safely. We are live today on the YouTube, so if you just look up Blue and Gold Sports Network, you can watch the game live and listen to us. Ball hit the shortstop. Scheck-Snyder bobbles, but gets it to second in time for the third out of the inning. So Trojans avoid any damage and get out the inning with no runs earned. And at the end of a half inning of play, it's your second hard Trojans 0, OC Vikings 0.
HealthWorks Rehab is ready to get you back into the game. Physical therapists Andy Poche, David Vidrine, and Clay Lancherneau are pleased to sponsor this broadcast for the do-or-die Trojan family. Call for an appointment at our Ville Platte Clinic at 1477 West LaSalle Street, 363-2600, or in Mamou at Savoy Medical Center, 468-0460. That's HealthWorks Rehab, helping everybody work. The law office of Jacob Fuselier is pleased to sponsor this broadcast of Trojan Athletics. With offices in Ville Platte, Jacob Fuselier offers quality legal services to this community. So please call 363-6661 for all your legal needs, and let's go Trojans.
My name is Doris J. Latchley. At 33, I had a triple bypass. When I came here to Mercy, I don't know, the people were just friendly. Everything was so fast, so smooth. Everything flows here. And the people, it's just the down home, everything, y'all. It's like, I came in, it was so fast. The smaller hospital, the better the care, the more family. And they're really there for you. There's always a nice smile here. It really is. Like, everything was just awesome. It was the best experience I ever had at any hospital for us here.
right, we're back live, Trojan fans. Joey Swallow and David Dare bringing you all the action live here at Aswell Capel Field as your second-order Trojans are taking on the OC Vikings. Trojans going to send up to the plate Hayden Dizitel, Ike Perry, and Boyce Schexnayder.
To let all the listeners know, our softball game played was early this morning at 9:30, and Sacred Heart defeated David Thibodeau by the score of 14-3. So very good win for our Lady Trojans softball.
Definitely, anytime you could rule a team is great. First pitch is hit towards third base. Third baseman feels it, throws it over to first for the first out of the inning. So Trojans batting in the bottom half of the first inning. One pitch, one out. That's sent him to the plate, Ike Perry. Perry plays left field, wears number 22. First pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Next pitch is hit, pop up towards second base. Second baseman gets underneath it for the second out of the inning. So 3 pitches and 2 outs, David.
Yeah, that's not what we wanted for sure when the Trojans are batting right now. We don't want OC to get right back in the dugout. So we need to be patient, maybe a little more patient at the plate, and maybe take a few pitches right here and just settle down.
All right, Boyce Schexnayder, the pitcher tonight, steps in for the Trojans. Takes a pitch outside for ball one. Outfield playing pretty shallow on Boyce right there. Next pitch is down low for ball two. Especially in right field, they're shallow and right.
Yeah, they're shallow everywhere, center, left.
Next pitch is in there on the outside part of the plate. So 2 balls, 1 strike on Schexnayder. 2 outs in the inning. 0-0 score, just getting started. Next pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. That's going to even up the count on Schexnayder. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Trojans batting in the bottom half of the first inning. Got a 0-0 score.
Boyce got the batter right here and swinging anything close with 2 strikes on him.
Curveball's fouled off, so he hangs in there. Pitching for the Vikings is Wagley. Where's number 12, right-hander?
That foul ball came off the catcher's helmet, I guess, so the umpire walked the ball over the pitcher, give the catcher a little time to catch his breath. But he's good to go.
Today, I mean, in this year, they allowed the catchers to wear an earpiece to where they could get the signals directly from the coach, through the
walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
And the college level,
yeah.
I guess.
So it probably rung it loose a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
So we got a full count now on Schexnayder. And he's going to draw a walk. So Schexnayder does his job and gets on base with 2 outs.
That walk package is brought to you by T&J Ford. Y'all go by and see T&J Ford for all your vehicles. Thank you all for sponsoring T&J.
And that's going to bring up Preston Sloan. Preston Sloan, catcher for Trojans, had an excellent day. Last game against Westminster, we went 4 for 4 with 2 home runs, one of them being a grand slam.
Yeah, Preston used to play for OC, so I'm sure he knows a lot of these kids, or maybe all of them.
First pitch is hit hard in the left field for a base hit, so Preston continuing to stay hot as he drives the first pitch into left field for a single. So Trojans got runners at first and second with 2 outs, and they're going to put in Jude Hebert a courtesy run for Preston at first base. So Preston red hot right now as he's seeing everything, and they just can't get him out right now.
Yeah, that's always good to see Preston swinging the bat very well as we're getting close to the playoff time. So that's the time you want to peak in baseball is now.
So that's going to bring up John Michael Duplichan, Trojan first baseman. First pitch is fouled off on the right side for strike one. Look, Trojans looking for a 2-out hit right here to draw first blood in this game.
Trojans have been good so far this year with 2 outs. It's usually when we get all our runs in, it seems like it's with 2 outs.
You're right, David. Runners take their leads. Pitch is going to step off. Okay, we got another courtesy runner at second base. That's Aaron Cormier running for Boy Scheck-Snyder at second base. So both our pitcher and catcher got on for us. Throw to second on the
Third ball.
third ball by Luna. And Cormier's back in safely. So that's going to even up the count at 1-1 on John Michael. John Michael digs in. Runners take their leads. Pickoff attempt at second again. Cormier back in safely.
It's nice to see him throw that thing to center field when we get Cormier to third base. That'd be.
Yeah. Well, he's trying to get a good lead just in case a base hit. We're going to try to score the first run right here. So he's definitely putting pressure on him. Next pitch is in there on the outside part of the plate for strike two. So John Michael down in the count 1-2 with 2 outs, runners at first and second.
Yeah, John's gonna have to bat right here, foul off a few pitches and swing at anything close. Hopefully get them runners in.
Put it in play, see what happens. And he takes the third strike on the outside corner for the third out of the inning. So after one complete inning of play, your secondary Trojans 0, the OC Vikings 0.
Best of luck to the Sacred Heart Trojans from Nason Swallow Allstate and the Swallow family. Allstate Insurance Agent Nason Swallow is now open for business and ready to serve you. Born and raised in Ville Platte, Nason is committed to providing our community and surrounding areas with the best insurance products and services. A local agent that you can count on to help protect all that matters in life. The friendly staff at Nason Swallow Allstate will set your mind at ease and will even do the switching and paperwork for you. Stop by or call today. Nason Swallow Allstate, 222 North Chautauqua Street in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-6767. At this time, Perry's Tire and Service, a proud supporter of the Sacred Heart Trojans, would like to remind everyone of their services. In addition to tires, Perry's Tire Service offers oil changes, brake services, alignments, and minor engine repair. They are located at 903 West Lincoln Road in Ville Platte. Give Kevin or Lisa a call at 337-363-5621 for all of your automotive maintenance needs.
All right, Trojan Nation, we're back live here at Aswell Capel Field. Your Second Heart Trojans in a 0-0 score after one complete innings of play against the Opelousas Catholic Vikings. Opelousas Catholic going to send up Gillian, Harris, and Trahan to the plate. Gillian's batting right now. He's the right fielder. Counts 2-1.
Yeah, the first pitch was a strike from Boyce, so.
Next pitch is in there to even up the count at 2-2. Oh, umpire called it a ball. Looked like a strike to me.
Looked like the same
thing. John Michael
yes,
got it.
Correct. That's what it looked like. I was gotta.
Next pitch is on the fist, hit the shortstop. Fusilier feels it, throws it over, but not in time. As he had to throw on the run right there.
Yeah, that ball was hit on the
Handle.
On the handle.
Jam sandwich, David.
Yeah, just put it in no man's place. Ellis tried to make a good play on it, got it there, but it was too late.
Yeah. So OC got the leadoff batter on first base.
Let's see if they're gonna bunt right here with probably that 8-hole hitter.
Harris is number 6.
6-hole.
Yeah.
Let's see if they're gonna try.
Bats from the left side. Takeoff attempt at first. Runner gets back. So OC got a runner at first. Nobody out. Batting in the top of the second inning. 0-0 score. Checks not checks his runner. Here's the pitch. It's spiked in the dirt, but Preston makes a good stop, keep his runner at first base.
Wade is playing up at third base, so I guess he may be expecting the bunt, but he didn't show bunt right there on that pitch. Let's see if he shows it right here, maybe.
1 ball, no strikes on the batter. Next pitch hit hard down the right side, but foul. Even up the count at 1-1. I remember this kid from last year, David. He raked on
Oh,
us.
yes,
so
he did. I do remember.
I don't think he's going to be punting.
No.
Yeah. So he's going to dig back in with a 1-1 count. Runner takes his lead at first. Pick off attempt, runner back in safely. Harris is the left fielder.
We do have a very nice crowd over here today. OC brought a good crowd. It is a Saturday. I'm sure we have a bunch of people in the curve. I think Chris Vaillant is.
Oh, pickoff attempt at first. It gets by John Michael. Runner's going to try to go down the second. There's the throw, and he's going to slide in safely. So, unfortunate set of circumstances in the fact that the Trojans tried to pick off the runner at first. Throw was wide. John Michael couldn't snare it, and they're going to have a runner in scoring position with nobody out and a 1-1 count on the batter. Yeah, you were talking, David, about a good crowd. When I drove in earlier, I saw the OC people were even cooking out there.
They were tailgating, man.
Yeah.
They were getting serious.
Next pitch is driven in the right field for a base hit. Parker's going to snare it down, throws it back in the infield to hold the runner at third base. But Harris, again, just like last year, stays hot and rips a base hit on his first at bat. I remember that kid last year. He raked, man.
Yeah, he's just a good kid.
Stays through the ball really well. I mean, his batting is just very good. I mean, so young kid too. I want to say he's like maybe a junior.
Junior, yeah,
maybe.
I was thinking of junior, sophomore,
Yeah.
junior.
All right, runners at first and third, nobody out. Curveball, bunt attempt for a strike. So OC, there you go, Davies trying to lay down the bunt right here. And he misses for strike one. Misses Trahan, second baseman. Next pitch is hit towards shortstop. That is Fusilier that fields it. Gets the out at second, but the runner comes in from third for the first run of the game. So we got 1 out with a runner at first on the fielder's choice.
So now OC does take the lead in the top of the second inning, 1-0.
All right. And that's going to bring up Stelly, the DH. First pitch is hitting the left field, base hit. So there's going to have runners at first and second with 1 out. As Stelly delivers on the first pitch with a base hit to left field. And this is the second Stelly. I wonder if they're brothers.
I think they are.
So the second Stelly plays first base. So we got runners at first and second, 1 out. OC on the board this inning, 1-0 on the Trojans. Top of the second. Shows bunt, pulls back for strike one. So Trojans find themselves in a little bit of pickle right here in the top of the second inning. Curveball spiked in the dirt. Preston makes a good block.
Yeah, Preston's been there for us every game, blocking dirt balls. He does a very good job behind home plate for the Trojans.
And, that's gives your pitcher a lot of confidence, and he can spike the ball in the dirt and not be afraid that it's going to get by his catcher. So that's a good thing to have. That's a weapon. Next pitch is a fastball. Calls it a ball. Looks like a strike from here, but
Yes, it does. It looks like the same pitch John Michael got called out on strike 3 on, but umpire don't give it to us.
so 2 balls, 1 strike on the batter. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Next pitch is hitting the right field. Park going back on it. Makes the catch. Runner's going to tag up from second and go to third. So they got runners at the corners now with 2 outs. As Stelly delivers on the sac fly to right field. And they're back to the top of the order. So Collins stepping back in. Not a good position for the Trojans to be in with 2 outs with runners at the corners and their best hitter stepping up to the plate. Hopefully we can get a a fly ball out or something right
Yeah,
here.
we just got to get out, find a way to get out somewhere right here and keep OC from not scoring more runs this inning.
First pitch is called the ball, a little up. The only thing I could think of on those, controversial strikes or balls is that we're already on the outside part of the plate, and he didn't hit a spot. Oh, next pitch is spiked in the dirt and get by Preston, and runner's going to come in from third. So OC puts a 2 spot on the board in the top of the second inning with a runner at second base now with 2 outs and a 2-0 count on Collins. The bad thing is, even if you walk this guy, you got Luna coming up next.
Yeah,
so it's just as bad poison.
Yeah, OC's just loaded this year with hitters from 1 through 9.
A long fly ball to left field, out of play.
That's probably why they ranked number 1 in Division 4 baseball.
Yeah.
They're just a very good baseball team this year. I mean, if we could bet on high school baseball, I would probably bet OC to win it all this year, just with their pitching and fielding and hitting. They solid all the way around.
So a 2-1 count on Collins. Next pitch hits him again, so he's going to trot on down to first base. So second time he gets hit in the game. And he's going to go to first. So we got runners at first and second with Luna coming up to the plate with 2 outs. Preston's going to have a chat with Boyce on the mound.
Yeah, it's probably good. He needs to maybe try to settle him down a little bit, as Boyce he hit Collins twice, so it's never good to hit a batter, but
And it was a curveball that got away from him both times.
yeah, it was.
So nobody hurt. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. We got the force in play now. So it's a little bit easier. Go where the ball takes you right here at any base, basically. First pitch is outside for ball 1.
Yeah, Preston did tell coach that was outside, so that's
Yeah,
fine.
we probably lined up on the outside part, and it's missing. It looks good from here, but next pitch is down low for ball 2. So quickly, 2 balls and no strike on Luna, the catcher. Definitely feel the wind blowing in now.
Yes, I do. The flag's starting to move a little bit out there in center field.
Curveball's up for ball 3, so 3 balls, no strikes. It looks like we, playing it safe right here. You got Boyd on deck, which is the shortstop. But definitely their best 2 hitters are the first 2 hitters. Next pitch is in there for strike 1, so 3 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, Luna was taken all the way. He'll probably take another one if I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't understand why, coaches do that with some of their best hitters all out of play for strike 2. That's going to put the count at full. And what I was talking about is like a 3-0 count on a guy like that with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. I think I would let him swing because you're going to get it right down the middle.
Yes, no
They're going
doubt.
to put it right down the
Oh yeah,
middle.
they won't.
They're not going to try to trick you.
No, and they don't want to probably walk the bases.
So it's
loaded,
like-
so.
Let us see how far he could hit it. Just I don't know. I think I would give him the green light, but
Some coaches
Hey.
do, some coaches don't.
and it could have been left on the kid. Maybe he left it on him to do it. So ball 4 as the curveball stays up. So we're gonna load the bases here with 2 outs, and that's gonna bring up Boyd, the shortstop. I only got last names. I don't have first names on here. So
And it looks like they have a courtesy runner for the
Luna.
sketch of Luna. And it looks like Coach Gary is going to the mound to talk to Boyce. I don't think we have anybody in the. Oh, we do have.
nah, he's probably just gonna talk strategy with him right here with the bases loaded and 2 outs.
We have Elliott Fontner warming up in the bullpen right now for the Trojans.
So Trojans already gave up 2 runs so far in the top half of the second inning with 2 outs, and the bases are loaded for OC with their 3-hole hitter up. Hopefully we could avoid any more damage right here because
Yeah, we don't want to see the.
you don't want to get way behind on a good team like this. You want to stay within striking distance. So Boyd's going to dig in with the base loaded. Schecksteiner working out his windup now. Curveball is down low for a ball. Some umpire got a pretty tight strike zone, so gonna have to put it straight in there like that one. So it's gonna even have to count at 1-1. Because the batter was taken all the way, it looked like.
Yes, it did. He definitely was taken right there.
Here's the pitch. It's hit hard down the third base side, just foul.
Very lucky on that one. It was just foul because that would have went all the way to the wall probably.
2 or 3 runs right there.
Yeah, easily 2 for sure, maybe 3.
So 2 strikes on the batter, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Let's see if Schecksteiner can make a pitch right here, get us out the inning. Got a pop up, out of play on the right side. Count's gonna remain 1-2. Warm Saturday today, Dave.
Yes, it is. It's a beautiful day for baseball.
I hope you put your suntan lotion on, man. No? You get burnt?
I got burnt already.
Next pitch is hit into right center field for a base hit. And that's the scenario we were talking about, Dave. It's going to get all the way back to the wall. And they're going to score 3 runs as he clears the bases with a stand-up double.
So just like that, your score is now 5-0. OC takes the lead over the Trojans in the top of the second inning. And just what we said, you don't want to give him anything good to hit. And just like that, he gets a pitch and he drives it all the way to the wall. And they score all 3 runs.
Yeah, he did well by getting on top of that. It was kind of a letter high fastball, so he got on top of it and he took it to the right center field gap. So good approach by the batter right there with 2 strikes. First pitch is in there for strike 1, and that is Bergeron that's batting, the third baseman. So if they get back to the next batter, they have batted around in this inning. So actually, that's the 9th hitter of the inning right there, Dave.
I think this guy did lead off.
No, it was Gillian that led off. So
okay.
Yeah. So I got a runner at second. 2 strikes now on the batter. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Trojans looking to get out of this nightmare of the top of the second inning as they already gave up 5. Curveballs just outside to even up the count at 2-2. You got to hand it to OC's batters. They're being very selective up there, not chasing anything outside the strike zone.
Yes, they are very, very patient at the plate. That's for sure.
Next pitch is a little nubber hit towards shortstop. Fusilier makes the play at first for the 3rd out of the inning. So Fusilier makes a good play on the little nubber. Has to throw it on the run for the 3rd out of the inning. And after 1.5 complete innings of play, your second order Trojans 0, OC Vikings 5.
You do have a choice. Savoy Medical Center is the only nonprofit medical facility in Evangeline Parish. We offer a wide array of services, including behavioral health, medical detox, a 28-day substance abuse program, plus comprehensive cancer care at Savoy Cancer Center. At Savoy Medical Center, we still believe in the importance of family and community, a feeling that is obvious when you walk into our hospital. You can count on us to live our mission daily by extending the healing ministry of Jesus Christ, by taking care of your family like our family.
Savoy Medical Center would like to welcome to our family nurse practitioner Brooklyn Latour. Call Savoy Family Healthcare in Ville Platte at 337-363-0075 to schedule your appointment with Brooklyn today. Savoy Medical Center, our family healing yours.
Teats Food Store, located at 2210 West Main in Ville Platte, specializes in quality smoked meats. Their award-winning smoked pure pork sausage, tasso, and boudin is filled with flavor that will make you come back for more. And that's not all. Teats offers a full line of groceries, beer, wine, liquor, gas, and much more. Oh, and Teats will ship their smoked meats all over the country. Visit their website at
All right, welcome back, Trojan fans. Trojans batting in the bottom half of the second inning. They're going to send up to the plate John Aaron Swallow, Wade Pete, and Landon LeBlanc. Trojans down 5-0 after 1.5 complete innings of play. Ball one on the batter. Next pitch is in the dirt to even them to put the count at 2-0.
Coach Jacob, are you here on the?
I'm here, man. Oh yeah, I'm here.
All right. Thank you for joining us. We have the AD, Jacob Aguilar, on the phone with us right now. The Trojans are in a pickle right here, Coach. The OC put up a 5-spot in the second inning.
Yeah, I'm keeping up with the game. We'll fight back. This team's gritty.
Yes, they are very gritty, very patient at the plate, and they're just a very good ball club.
Yes, I mean OC's the one to stay for a reason. You know, they've won a lot of ball games, played tough competition. We have too. But you know, it's early, and baseball, anything can happen. If you watch LSU, anything can happen.
Most definitely. Coach Jacob, with the Joey Swallow here.
Hey, Mr. Joe.
Thank you for joining with us. How's the football team looking so far in the spring? Are we doing any spring training or anything right now?
Yes, sir. We started working out the week after we came back from Thanksgiving. So, you know, the biggest thing I think that we've had to go through is managing the kids with the multiple sports that they play. You know, getting those power lifters that were working out at the time, you know, making sure they were still getting some conditioning in. And then you had, you know, baseball, who they were doing their season lifts. So trying to get some of those guys, you know, younger guys that won't maybe start to get in the weight room. So, and then you have all your other guys that played basketball, and then your football only guys that were lifted. So we try to lift 3 times a week. You know, I think last year our biggest struggle was not having anybody in the weight room January through May. And I think it showed throughout the season. So, you know, we're trying to make a change this year where we'll be prepared for summer. And then once we get to the summer, we can really hit it hard and get ourselves ready for August.
That sounds great. I see a lot of the powerlifting kids, you know, out there, and they're doing very well. And some of them are your football players, and you know, that's always good. They putting some bulk on and some strength and stuff. So,
oh yeah, you know, all of our guys up front power lift. So when you have, you know, your group of 5 that are potentially going to start, it's definitely going to help you out in the long run. So, you know, a guy like Sam LaFleur, he's young. He's, you know, he's been working hard. His maxes have gone up drastically in the last 6 months. Then you have guys like Colton LaFleur, who's gotten stronger. Alex Pete, Rhett Lejean's coming back out for football. He's going to be a huge addition. Bo St. Romain's coming back out. So all those guys that are powerlifting, that are coming back out. And then look, there's some guys that don't powerlift. That I'll give credit to Dane Lejean and Sawyer Skelton. I'll see those guys after school in the weight room, dang near every day. So I mean, they're trying to get things done.
It's always good to hear that there, Coach. Glad to see that's rocking and rolling.
I was telling somebody the other day, I said, our strength next year in football definitely is going to be the offense and defensive lines, as they're going to have the most experience coming back for sure. So I look forward to seeing them work next year and stuff. And hopefully we'll come back with a good season and, you know, get back to the playoffs and make stuff happen, you know.
Oh, yeah, game by game. You know, we don't want to look too far ahead, but game by game, we have success. And I'll be excited to see how it kind of unfolds throughout the season. I think everybody else will be too.
I heard we had a very good track meet. When was that? Thursday or Friday? We had a track meet in Basile last night.
Yeah, last night we did. You know, that's another thing too. We got a lot of our young steel guys that are going to play a big role next year in for football, that they're running track. So, you know, I could see that we're building speed consistently, and there's a certain track, man. When those guys are doing stuff in the offseason, they tend to come together a little bit more. And then you have those guys playing baseball too that are working together. So I think as a unit collectively, you're going to see a group that is going to play hard for each other and is going to take care of the person to the left and the right of them. And as a coaching staff, I think that's how you want to do this to lead and players to play.
Well, we thank you, Coach Jacob, for calling in. We're very glad you're back at Sacred Heart, and you do an excellent job running the things out there that you do, and we look forward to another successful season under your leadership.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm excited to be back home. Oh, and another thing before I get off too, if anybody's listening, we have our fish fry sale next Friday, April 12th. So if you know any athletes, Sacred Heart athletes that have tickets, please buy a ticket. The money goes to athletics and it benefits all sports. So if you're listening in, our big annual fish fry is next Friday, April 12th.
Thank you, Coach.
All right. Thank you all.
All right. And that was Coach Jacob Aguilar, head coach of football and athletic director here at Sacred Heart. Trojans threatening David with runners at first and second and only one out and 2 balls and 1 strike on Parker Futch.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like the pitcher maybe got a little rattle right here now. So
there's another ball.
It's kind of getting wild, throwing a bunch of balls. Wade had a very good little thinker hit and beat it out at first base, and that kind of started the inning, and then he hit a batter. So Trojans are looking good right here. Hopefully can get some runs right here and get back in this game.
Well, they're doing exactly what you need to do. The guys at the bottom half of the order are finding their way on base. We got the leadoff spot on deck, so let's see if Parker can make something happen right here with a full count and 1 out. Runners at first and second. And Parker's been doing very well in that 9 hole recently.
Yes, he has. It's been very hot.
Pickoff attempt towards second, no throw as Pete gets back in safely. So Trojans looking to inch back in the game right here. We're going to take it 1 run at a time. Still early. He going on the pitch as it's fouled off.
Yeah, we missed a few
sponsorships.
We missed the out package at first base by Perry's Hard. Thank you, Kevin, Becky, and Lisa. And a strikeout package by Ace Horvath. Goodbye, see Cody, Phillip, and Louise at Rain and Ville Platte. Thank you all for your sponsorship.
All right, Parker digs back in. Here's the pitch. It's down low for ball 4. So Trojans got the bases loaded now with only 1 out. That's the walk package again by sponsorship by T&J Ford. Thank you, Taro and Jason, for your sponsorship of the walk package. Go see Taro and Jason for all your new and pre-owned car needs.
So just like that, the Trojans got the bases loaded, and it's going to call OC is going to call a timeout, as he's going to want to talk to his players, and we are discussing our strategy too as the bases loaded. So very good position for the Trojans right here to get right back in this ball game.
Yeah, David, we're in a good spot right here with the bases loaded and the top of the order coming back up. So Desatel, Perry, and Sheck Snyder, next 3 hitters. So I would expect to score 1 or 2 or maybe 3 runs right here. But hey, it's baseball. You never know. You got to get lucky sometimes. But I like our chances with the bases loaded.
Yes, definitely.
I'm still looking for, no, Preston got a hit, so we got 1 hit in the game so far. So.
Yeah, it looks like the OC pitcher is going to stay in the game. As far as right now, OC has nobody warming up in their bullpen, so they're going to stick with their starter.
Yeah, I mean, they got a 5-run lead right now. They're going to let the kid work and see if he can work himself out of this jam. I mean, I'm sure he's not tired. I mean, it's just a 2nd inning of work, so. So hopefully Trojans don't leave the bases loaded, because we have been doing that lately a lot.
Yes, we have. Hopefully get some going right here.
First pitch is in there for strike 1. Wagley working out the stretch. Bases full of Trojans. Next pitch is down low to even the count at 1-1. Only 1 out early in the game, bottom of the 2nd inning. Trojans down 5-0. Big hole between short and third.
Yes, there is a very big hole.
Next pitch is in there for strike 2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes on Desatel.
The ball looked a little high, but the umpire called it a strike, so you got to go with it.
Next pitch is down low to even up the count at 2-2. Well, like, I hate it when batters turn away from the ball when it's inside because it opens up the strike zone to the umpire, and I think that's why he called it a strike. So next pitch is a high chopper, hit the third base. He's going to come home with it. It's offline, and Pete's going to slide in safely on the throw. So the Trojans strike was still only 1 out and the bases loaded. Just put the ball in play. You never know what's going to happen.
Put the ball in play. You'll never know what's happened. We appreciate Nason for the RBI and run package. Go by and see Nason Swallow at Allstate. And we do like to say Nason's name because that means we score and run. So it's always good to hear that ad. It's good to hear all our ads, but especially that one.
All right, that's going to step up Ike Perry, senior left fielder. Trojans got the bases loaded, 1 out. First pitch is fouled back for strike 1. So bases full of Trojans batting in the bottom half of the second innings, 5-1 now.
Looks like OC's outfield is playing pretty shallow.
Again. Yeah.
Everywhere.
They challenging out hitters, so next pitch is spiked in the dirt.
Very good block right there by Luna.
So a 1-1 count on Ike Perry. 1 out. Bases full of Trojans. 5-1's the score, bottom of the second inning. Pitcher working out a stretch. Here's the pitch. It's a little nubber hit towards first and second base. There's nobody at the bag, and the Trojans are going to score the second run in the game on a little nubber hit by Perry as he beats it out to first base.
So just like that, the Trojans got a little something cooking right here with the bases loaded. We finally getting some runs in, and we appreciate the RBI package by Nathan Swallow at Allstate. Thank you, Nathan, for your sponsorship.
Yeah, it ain't pretty, but it's producing. So 2 infield little dinkers that get the Trojans 2 runs, and we still got the bases loaded, 1 out with Scheck stepping in, taking ball 1. He thought it hit him. So ball 1 on Scheck. Preston Sloan on deck. Next pitch is inside. Ball 2. Slow, kind of gets by the catcher there, but he regroups and gets it. He might have got hit on the arm on that last pitch, David. He blocked in the dirt because he looks like he's nursing it a little bit.
Yes, he does look like it's bothering him a little bit.
Yeah, definitely got hit on that ball in the dirt. So he's going to take a little breather right here. So Scheck is going to dig back in. 2 balls, no strikes. In a good position to get a good pitch right here. Next pitch is in the dirt again for ball 3. So still nobody warming up in the bullpen for OC.
Let's see. Joey is 3-0 right here. Let's see what's going to happen.
3 balls, no strike. OC got the corners in, middle's back. Next pitch is down low for ball 4. So Wagler's going to walk in a run. And that's going to put the score at 5-3 now. Still only 1 out and bases loaded for the Trojans.
Well, probably one of our hottest hitters, Preston Sloan, up the bat right now. So the Trojans are looking very good so far right now as bases are still loaded, scored 3 runs. They're saying to get back in this game.
Yeah, I like our chances with Preston batting with the bases loaded. First pitch is a curveball in there for strike 1.
Again, we thank you for, we have a walk package. Thank you, T&J Ford, and we scored a run. So, Nathan, thank you all for your sponsorship. Y'all go by and see them both.
Next pitch is hit out of play, so Preston quickly down 0-2 in the count.
Looks like OC got somebody warming their bullpen. I'm trying to see a number right now, and I can't. It looks like number 2.
Right-hander? Yeah. Priced a quick pitch, Preston fouls it straight back. Hang in there. So the count's going to remain 0-2, 1 out. Bases full of Trojans. Scores 5-3 now.
Yeah, Preston got the bat right here. It's swinging anything close.
There's the pitch. It's outside for ball one. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Preston Sloan, junior catcher for the Trojans. Got a base hit his last time at bat. Curveball's in the dirt. It's going to even up the count at 2-2. With a base hit right here, Trojans could tie it up.
Yes, they can. We have speed all around. So base hit should definitely tie it up.
Next pitch is in the dirt again as Luna makes a good block. Keep the runner at third. But more importantly, it's going to put the count at full for Preston. So he's definitely going to get something to hit right here with the bases loaded, nowhere to put him. So last thing they want to do is walk in another run.
Yes, that is.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So this is second out of the inning as Preston goes down swinging. And the base is going to stay full with 2 outs. And John Michael Duplichan is going to step up to the plate. We need a hit badly right here.
Yes, we do.
First pitch is in there for strike 1. Started him off with a curveball. Something in the outfield.
Some on the ground. Let OC make a play. Just hit it somewhere.
There's a big hopper to third base. Third baseman's going to field it. Calls it foul. I wish the ball would have stayed fair.
Yeah.
That would have been a hard play because I think Perry was there at third and he didn't have a play at home, so he'd have to go across the diamond to get the out at first.
John Michael's got the batter right here with 2 strikes.
He just fouled 1 back, so the count's going to remain 0-2. 0-2, 2 outs, bases full of Trojans. Looking for that 2-out hit to try to tie this game up. Curveball laced towards first base, but the first baseman snares it down for the 3rd out of the inning. But the Trojans managed to pick up 3 runs to make the score 5-3, and after 2 complete innings of play, your Sacred Heart Trojans down 5-3 to the OC Vikings.
Give them a call at 337-363-1839 for more details. T&J Ford, located at 1231 West Main Street in Ville Platte, wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans the best of luck. At T&J Ford, we're proud to serve the people of Ville Platte and surrounding communities with some of the most popular vehicles around Louisiana. We have a top-notch selection of brand-new vehicles to choose from, as well as an extensive inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Come by and check out our selection of crossovers, SUVs, and trucks. Plus, we have an in-house parts and service department for all your needs. That's T&J Ford. Call 337-363-2153. Or visit our website at tjfordinc.com. This game is brought to you in part by Total Automotive, 610 Tate Cove Road in Ville Platte. Total Automotive is your go-to place for all automotive repairs, tires, AC service, and much more. Total Automotive is an authorized CarQuest auto parts dealer featuring everything you need to get you back on the road with confidence. Total Automotive is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to noon. Go Trojans! Total Automotive in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-7771.
All right, Trojan Nation, we're back live here at Aswell Capel Field. Joey Swallow and David Dare bringing you all the live action as your Sacred Heart Trojans are down 5-3 to the Opelousas Catholic Vikings.
We have a pitch and change. We want to thank Perry's Tire for the pitch and change sponsorship. Goodbye to Kevin, Becca, and Lisa. So we have Elliot Fontenot coming in to pitch, and Boyce Scheckstein is going to go from pitcher to short, and Ellis Fuselier is going to come out the game.
All right. OC's going to send him to the plate. Gillian, Harris, and Trahan. Next pitch is hit high towards right field. Parker Fudge gets underneath it for out number 1.
So just like that, Trojans have 1 out in the inning. And I'm sure OC's going to get a different look with Elliott pitching. He probably don't throw as hard as Boyce, so we'll see.
Yeah, he's more of a junk ball pitcher.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's definitely going to be a different look. Harris steps in, lefty, plays left field. Fontenot works out the windup. First pitch is down low for ball 1. So 1 out in the inning. No ball. 1 ball, no strike on the batter. Harris. Elliott Fontenot working. Next pitch is high for ball 2. Next pitch is a high fly ball again. Hit towards second base. Desautel gets underneath. Nope. Parker Fudge calls him off. Makes the play from right field. So quickly 2 outs in the inning.
It's a very good job there as they got one of OC's very good hitters in the lefty. Looks like OC has faith warming up in the bullpen for him right now. Like again, we just have last names. They don't have first names. So.
Andrew Fay used to come to Second Hort.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a senior. Right. He was Gavin and them's classmate.
I do remember.
Yeah, he transferred. I think his freshman year he transferred out, or 8th grade year he transferred out. So his dad's from Opelousas. So
okay.
All right. Next pitch fouled back. So got a 1-1 count now on Trahan, second baseman. 2 outs in the inning. Scores 5-3. OC on top. Batting the top of the 3rd. High fly ball hit the center field. LeBlanc gets underneath it, makes the out. So 3rd out of the inning. So Fontenot comes in, does his job, gets 3 quick outs, and after 2.5 complete innings of play, your second.
To you by Vidrine's Ace Hardware, located in Ville Platte and Rain. Go by and see Cody, Louise, Philip, and the staff for all your hardware needs. Vidrine's is fully stocked with paint, mulch, grills, plumbing supplies, lawn and garden supplies, hunting supplies, electrical supplies, and much more. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Go Trojans!
All right, Trojan fans, we're back live here at Aswell Capel Field. Your Second Hort Trojans batting in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. They're going to send up to the plate John Aaron Swallow, Wade Pete, and Landon LeBlanc. Got a pitch and change for the Vikings. And that pitch and change package is provided by Perry's Tire Service. Go see Kevin, Becky, and Lisa for all your tire and automotive needs. Andrew Fay, number 2, right-hander pitching now for the OC Vikings. Counts 1-1 on John Aaron Swallow, batting from the left side, whereas number 10, freshman, DH today. Next pitch is in there for strike 2. So quickly, John Aaron down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Trojans down 5-3. Nobody out, nobody on. Tap. And Coach Gary arguing that the pitch hit the batter as John Aaron started trotting down first base. And the umpire is going to ask the first base umpire now. That's like the 2nd time that happened today to the Trojans, where it happened on another batter too.
Hey!
All right, so first base umpire says yes, and John Aaron's going to trot on down the first base.
So now OC's coach is going to want an explanation on that.
Yeah, he's coming out of the dugout now. And that walk package is provided by T&J Ford. Thank you, Tara and Jason, for your sponsorship of the walk package. Go see Tara and Jason for all your new and pre-owned vehicle needs. So we got John Aaron Swallow at first base. Wade Pete coming to bat with nobody out. Trojans batting in the bottom of the third inning. Clay working out a stretch. Checks his runner at first. Hits Pete with the next pitch, so Pete's going to trot down the first base. So
again, Wade Pete getting hit with the baseball. Gets him on base. Again, that walk packages is by T&J Ford. You'll go by see Carol and Jason if y'all need new vehicles or y'all need maintenance on vehicles. You'll go by and see them.
So Trojans got runners at first and second with nobody out on back-to-back hit batters, making it ugly, like Coach Gary likes to say.
Yes, and find a way to get on.
And Pete's been doing that all year. I like to know how many times he got hit. I bet you. I know just in the last 3 games, he must have got hit 5 times.
I was about to say at least 5 or 6. I think St. Ed's got hit 3 for sure.
Yeah. So Pete at first, Swallow at second, and Landon LeBlanc batting. Shows bunt. It's fouled back for strike 1. So Trojans looking to advance the runners into scoring position right here with nobody out and runners at first and second.
Looks like the third baseman and the first baseman's pretty much up. So
yeah, they in the grass.
Yeah.
So they looking for a bunt right here. LeBlanc's going to square around, show bunt. There's the pitch. It misses for strike 2. And the throw goes down to second as Swallow gets back. So the OC coach is now asking the home plate umpire as LeBlanc. He said LeBlanc was blocking the plate, interfering with the throw to second base. So umpire's getting a little heat. So LeBlanc's down 0-2 in the count. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. Just looking to hit something to the right side right here.
Yeah, just move the runners over somehow, some way.
And he gets a base hit to left field as Swallow's going to try it and come in home. And he's in there safely. So the Trojans battling back here, make it a 5-4 game with nobody out and runners at first and second.
So we want to appreciate the RBI package by Nathan Swallow. Go by and see Nathan at Allstate. Very good job right here by the Trojans.
Yeah, base hit after not being able to lay down the bunt comes through with a base hit. So
still no out for the Trojans, and stepping up to the plate is Parker Futch. So the Trojans still could get a few more runs this inning.
Yep, top of the order waiting on deck. Runners at first and second, nobody out. First pitch is high for ball 1. So we got 1 ball, no strikes on Parker Futch. LeBlanc at first. Wade Pete at second. Nobody out. 5-4 game. Trojans still batting bottom of the third inning. Shows bunt, pulls back for strike 1. So we got a 1-1 count now on Futch. Probably looking, he's going to bunt again right here, I think, Dave.
Yes, I would think so.
All right, we got a 1-1 count. OC got the infield again, in on the corners, looking for the bunt. There's the pitch. Parker shows bunt, fouls it back again. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes on Parker. Nobody out. Runners at first and second.
So now Parker's going to have to battle right here with 2 strikes. They have to swing at anything close.
Pitch is high. Oh my God.
That
All
one
right.
was very high.
Yeah. So Parker strikes out looking to bring up the first out of the inning. And that's going to bring up Hayden Desautel, top of the order up. So Desautel's up with Perry on deck and Boyce Snyder in the hole. One out. Runners at first and second. First pitch is in there for strike one. So no balls, one strike, one out. A fly ball hit the center field. Center field is going to make the catch, throw it to first for the double play. So unfortunately, Trojans leave runner stranded again on a lazy fly ball, short fly ball to center field, and he catches
Platt owners Todd, Marcus, and Amy Vale invite you to come in or call today. Capital Planning offers life insurance, retirement planning, tax planning, investments, and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They're located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans! Tonight's game is powered by Clico. Clico wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans a successful season this year. Go Trojans! Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, go Trojans!
All right, Trojan Nation, back live here at Aswell Capel Field. Trojans in a battle here after 3 complete innings of play, down 5-4 to the OC Vikings. Elliot Fano still working for the Trojans on the hill. Starts Stelly off with a strike. So Vikings sending up Stelly, and Collins. 8, 9, and 1. Stelly hits a high fly ball towards first base. John Michael gets underneath it for out number 1 as he drifts back into right field.
Looks like OC has number 6 warming up for them, a left-handed pitcher.
So 1 out in the inning, nobody on. Vikings batting in the top half of the 4th inning.
Yeah, the 6 is Stelly. Stelly's warming up in the bullpen for the Trojans. I mean,
Okay.
for OC Vikings right now, so we do have a new hitter. We're trying to
Oh, okay. So yeah, they
trying to see a number.
first pitch is outside for ball 1. Stelly probably going to end up coming in if he's taking out the game to warm up.
Yeah, I would believe so.
Next pitch is outside for ball 2. Next pitch is in there. So 2 balls, 1 strike on the batter. Number 14, David. All right, it's fouled back to even up the count at 2-2. Let's see. Number 14 is
14 is
Doucette. Yeah. So Doucette pitch hitting for Stelly as Stelly goes warm up. And he takes a curveball for strike 3. And that strikeout package was provided by Ace Hardware. Thank you, Cody, Louise, and Philip, for your sponsorship of the strikeout package. Go see. They have 2 locations in Ville Platte and Rain. All right, they're back to the top of the order. Collins up to bat. 2 outs in the inning. Fontenot working up there, giving us some good innings right now.
Yes, he is.
First pitch is a ball. Next pitch, it's a fly ball, hit the right field. Fudge gets underneath it. makes the play for out number 3. So quickly the Trojans get out of the top of the 4th inning.
Dr. Jake LaFleur is a proud supporter of Sacred Heart Trojan Athletics. His practice covers primary care for adults, including annual wellness visits, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer screenings, and more. Call his office at 337-363-7036 or come by 503 Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans.
Our fondest memories are those centered around people we care about. Fishing with Grandpa, hunting with Dad, cooking on the porch, or just sitting by a fire, telling the good old stories. Being around the people that we trust, we respect, and whom we know will always be there to help us when we need them. Just like the Evangeline Bank. Just like an old friend or family member. It's our heritage. It's who we are. It's what makes Evangeline, well, Evangeline.
That's the Evangeline Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Trojan fans back live here at Aswell Capel Field. Joey Swallow and David Dare bringing you all the action live on the Blue and Gold Sports Network, live on YouTube. Your Sacred Heart Trojans down 5-4, batting in the bottom half of the 4th inning. They're going to send up to the plate Ike Perry, Boyce Schecksnyder, and Preston Sloan. Pitch and change on the mound for the OC Vikings, and that pitch and change package was provided by Perry's Tire Service. Go see Kevin, Becky, and Lisa for all your tire service needs. On the mound now, going from first base to the pitcher's mound, is Stelly.
Left-handed pitcher.
Yeah, lefty, and his brother, who was DH and is going to go to first, the other Stelly, number 10. First pitch is outside for ball 1 on Perry.
Yeah, OC's outfield is definitely challenging us today. They're playing shallow just about all games, so they challenge us to hit the ball to the outfield. You get something, you could drive over their heads. You're about to run for days.
Next pitch hit towards the gap in right field. There, you just called it, David, as Perry delivers with a right center approach, and he's going to try to stretch it to 3. As he gets in sliding for a triple to start off the bottom half of the 4th inning. So Perry delivers big for the Trojans with a gapper and a triple. So Trojans got to run it at 3rd with nobody out, and Schecksnyder stepping to the plate.
Just like that, like Joey said, I called it. You hit something hard to the outfield, they still playing shallow.
Yeah, they're going to take away the little dinker base hit and just hope that they don't blast one on him, but Perry connected good. Schecksnyder with a hit to left field. It's going to get down, and Perry's going to come in and score from 3rd base to tie this game up at 5 apiece. As Schecksnyder hit the little dinker.
There it is.
And it got down just right in front of Harris in left field.
That RBI package is brought to you by Nathan Swell at Allstate. Go by and see Nathan for all your insurance needs.
And stepping up to play is Preston Sloan as Schecksnyder takes his lead at first base. So back-to-back hits by the Trojans start off the bottom half of the 4th inning. Tie this game up. Preston delivers with a base hit to left field, a line drive, laser beam. So Trojans got runners at first and second now with 3 consecutive hits. And like they say, David, hitting is contagious. So hopefully we could start a bug right here and the Trojans go through the lineup hitting. So Trojans got runners at first and second, nobody out, and John Michael Duplichan stepping up to the plate as Jude Abear comes in and courtesy runs for Preston Sloan at first base. First pitch is bunted down the 3rd base side. Pitcher fields it, throws it over to 3rd, and he's safe at 3rd. So Schecksnyder getting down the line from second base, beats the throw, and everybody's safe. So Trojans got the bases loaded again with nobody out as John Aaron Swallows coming up to the plate. He's going to bat from the right side with a lefty throwing now.
Yeah, that's one thing about John Aaron. He's a switch hitter, so he can bat both ways. It's very good to have somebody like that on his team, on the Trojans.
So that's going to get the OC head coach out the dugout as he believes that the runner was out at 3rd. and he's arguing that the umpire, the second base umpire, was in no position to make that call and might ask for an appeal from the home plate umpire. I'm not sure, but
He's definitely more calmer this time than he was last time coming out the dugout.
it was a bang bang play, and I really don't blame the pitcher for going that way since he's a lefty. That's his glove side. You know, it was easier for him to make that play than throw it, turning and making it to first.
Yeah, that's probably his best chance was to get.
I mean, John Michael ain't the speediest of guys, so he probably still had time to get him at first.
He probably did, but he's not going to change the call, and that's not the home plate umpire's call. So
yeah,
very good job here by John Michael for laying down the bunt. Though that was a key bunt right there. He got the.
We've been trying to lay it down, and we finally got a good one. So everybody's safe, bases loaded. Score tied 5-5. Trojans still batting in the bottom half of the fourth inning, threatening for more.
With no outs still, so.
Pitcher working out his stretch. First pitch is swung on and missed by John Aaron Swallow for strike one. Pitcher looks in, gets a signal from the catcher, checks his runners. Here's the pitch. It's fouled straight back for strike two. So we got no balls, 2 strikes on John Aaron Swallow. Vikings got the corners in, middle's back.
So John Aaron's got the batter right here with 2 strikes after swinging anything close.
Pitch is down low in the dirt, pulls up for ball one. Trojans looking for something in the outfield right here to get the lead. Deep fly ball or ground ball deep in the hole, something like that.
Yeah, just get anything in the outfield. It should score the run.
Fouls it back again to hang in there.
So John Aaron's doing a very good job right here, batting at the plate with 2 strikes, fouling pitches off, and just what you want to do right now if you're John Aaron.
So the count's going to stay the same. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases full of Trojans. Nobody out. Score tie 5-5. Next pitch is just outside. Even up the count at 2-2. John Aaron growing this year as a freshman, playing a lot.
Yes, he is. It's very good to see.
Next pitch is inside. He's going to put the count at full. As he's kind of frustrated, he thought he was going to get hit with that one and get an RBI. So count's full. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So that's the first out of the inning. So base is going to stay loaded right here, and Wade Pete's going to step up. Trojan third baseman.
All right, let's see if Wade can look at some of the drive right now. It's sort of the infield's going to be corner, going to be playing up.
Yeah, the corners are in, middle's back. They're looking for a double play ball.
Yeah. Hopefully Wade can hit something in the outfield and score a run.
Anything but a strikeout. I want to make them get us out. So
anything but a strikeout would be outstanding.
All right, catcher's going to talk to the pitcher. It's like they were crossed up on the signs or something. We got John Michael at first, Dude Abear at second, Boyce Schecksnot at third. Trojans hoping to take the lead in this game. It'll be their first lead of the game. Bottom of the 4th inning. They got all the momentum right now after that big inning that OC had in the second. Next pitch is in there for strike 1. What you got? OC girls up 6-0.
Sacred Heart girls up against.
Sacred Heart girls.
Sacred Heart girls are beating Vermilion Catholic right now 6-0 in the 3rd inning. So Lady Trojan softball's trying to get another win today.
Next pitch is fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes on Pete.
So now Wade's gonna have to battle right here with 2 strikes. He's gonna have to swing at anything close. Just like we said, get the ball in play and see what's gonna happen.
Trojans take their leads on the bases. It's a little nubber hit towards first base. First baseman's gonna let it go foul. That would have scored a run right there.
Yes, it would have. It was almost a good swing and bunt by Wade right there.
Yeah. Yeah, he hit that on the tape.
Yeah.
It was so close to his hands, it was on the tape.
So Wade battles again. That's all you have to do right here is battle with 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes. They're going to pitch something out the zone right here, try to get him to chase. Yeah. Oh, almost too much out the zone. He was calling for a high fastball and had to jump to catch it.
Well, we all know Luna's got some hops from basketball.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Wade Pete, 1 out. He digs back in. Trojans looking for a base hit right here. He swings on and misses. But a second. Got him. So Trojans run themselves out of the game, out of the inning right there, as Wade Peach strikes out, and for some reason the runners from first takes off, not knowing that Wade can't even come to first base on a strikeout. So Scheck tries to score from third, and he gets tagged out on the throw from the.
Some life events you can, while others surprise you. Some are significant enough to affect your household finances, your investment strategy, and even your vision of the future. This is when meeting with an experienced financial professional counts. Brandy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call, 337-363-2346, or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte. HealthWorks Rehab is ready to get you back into the game. Physical therapists Andy Poche, David Vidrine, and Clay Lancherneau are pleased to sponsor this broadcast for the Do or Die Trojan family. Call for an appointment at our Ville Platte Clinic at 1477 West LaSalle Street, 363-2600, or in Mamou at Savoy Medical Center, 468-0460. That's HealthWorks Rehab, helping everybody work.
All right, Trojan Nation, we're back live here at Aswell Capel Field. Your Sacred Heart Trojans in a dogfight with the OC Vikings, tied 5-5 after 4 complete innings of play. And the Vikings are going to send up their 2, 3, and 4 hitters to the plate. Luna the catcher, who made the last out. Luna, Boyd, and Bergeron. Counts 2-1 on Luna. Nobody out, nobody on. Vikings batting in the top half of the 5th inning. Elliot Fondo still working for the Trojans on the hill. Next one sneaks in there for strike 2. So that's going to even up the count. I believe the scoreboard's wrong. It should be 2-2, I think.
I think so too, Joe. I think it is 2-2.
Next pitch hits him. He's going to walk on down to first base. So not a way you want to start off the top of the 5th inning, giving him a free base like that, especially when you had 2 strikes on the batter. So that's going to bring up Boyd, the shortstop. Trojans battle back to tie this thing up, scoring consecutive runs in the last 3 innings. But could have been a lot worse, could have been a lot better, David. I mean,
yes, it could have.
We basically left the bases loaded 2 innings in a row. And we got doubled up to end the last 2 innings.
Yeah,
We got doubled up from the fly ball to center field the inning before, and now we just got doubled up on the strikeout.
strikeout. Yeah, not very good, smart base running by the Trojans this game so far.
No, and we've been excelling at base running. That's the thing that kills me, man. All right, next pitch is hit towards right field. Looks like it's in get out of play.
Parker gives chase, but it's definitely out of play. We need Chris Vale over there cooking some pasta lie, I think, for the boys after the game. So that's where it went towards.
So we got a 1-1 count on the batter. No outs. Running at first. Elliott working out a stretch. Throws over to first. Runner gets back. So we got Luna at first. Boyd batting. So far, we've been able to control Collins and Luna this game.
Yes, we have.
I say control them, but we hit them. They didn't hit the ball. We hit them.
We have Jackson Bruni warming up in the Trojans bullpen right now.
Next pitch fouled back. Let's put the count at 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out, running at first. Fano throws over again. Running back in safely. Trojans come back to tie this game up after being down 5-0. Runner going on the pitch. It's high for a ball. Throw down to second. And not in time. Oh, okay. He hit him. All right.
It didn't matter.
Okay. So it wouldn't have mattered anyway, as the ball was dead on the hit batter. It must have just grazed his jersey.
It did. It lightly grazed his jersey.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big. Looks like Coach Gary's going to go to a mound visit. I don't know if he's bringing in Bruni or not. It looks like he is.
So OC Vikings got runners at first and second with nobody out. Batting in the top of the 5th inning. We're going to have a pitching change as Jackson Bruni's going to come in for the Trojans.
Terry Stires.
The law office of Jacob Fuselier is pleased to sponsor this broadcast of Trojan Athletics. With offices in Ville Platte, Jacob Fuselier offers quality legal services to this community. So please call 363-6661 for all your legal needs, and let's go Trojans.
My name is Doris J. Lachele. At 33, I had a triple bypass. When I came here to Mercy, I don't know, the people were just friendly. Everything was so fast, so smooth. Everything flows here. And the people, it's just the down home, everything, y'all. It's like, I came in, it was so fast. The smaller hospital, the better the care, the more it's family. And they're really there for you. There's always a nice smile here. It really is. Like, everything was just awesome. It was the best experience I ever had at any hospital was here.
All right, Trojan fans are back live here at Aswell Capel Field. Your Second Trojans in a dogfight, tied 5-5 after 4 complete innings of play. OC Vikings batting in the top half of the 5th inning. Got runners at first and second, nobody out. Jackson Bruni on the heel now for the Trojans. Senior right-hander. Batting his Bergeron.
The Lady Trojans are up against Vermilion Catholic right now, 8-0 in the top of the 4th inning. So the Lady Trojans doing very good as they won earlier today on a 10-run roll, and now they've beaten Vermilion Catholic 8-0. So
having a good day.
They are having a good day in softball. Hopefully the Trojans could come out here with a victory in baseball as well.
All right, Bruni working out his stretch. Pickoff attempt towards second, gets his runner back. No throw. So Bruni's been on the shelf for a few weeks, just coming back now for some arm soreness. So hopefully he'll have a good outing today, as he's kind of put in a pickle right now with nobody out and runners at first and second. First pitch is hitting in the left field with a base hit. and runners are going to stay at third, so that's going to load them up for the Vikings with nobody out.
Looks like the Trojans now are going to play the corners in, and the shortstop and
Middle's back.
Middle's back, get a double play ball, but the corners are going to come in.
That's going to bring up Gillian, the right fielder. I'm surprised they held that runner at third base.
Me too, especially Luna. You know he can run pretty good, but they did.
First pitch is in there for strike one. So Bruni pitching in a pickle right here with nobody out and the bases loaded in a tied game. Next pitch is blocked, but it gets by Preston. And the runner's going to come in from third base as the ball caromed off his chest back into the field of play. And they were unable to get to it in time. So OC is going to reclaim the lead at 6-5. Still nobody out and runners at second and third. This has been a back and forth game. Vikings showing bunt. Pulls back, ball gets by catcher again, and runner's going to come in from third. So back-to-back wild pitches and pass balls by the Trojans lead to 2 runs. And with only 1 hit in the inning, they've managed to put a 2 spot up so far. And a runner at third base with nobody out. Next pitch swung on and missed on the fastball. So I was going to put the count at 2-1. 2-2.
It should be 2-2, yes.
Okay. It's been a game of streaks so far. OC started it. Sacred Heart came back, and now OC is doing their thing again as Bruni strikes out the batter for the first out of the inning.
That strikeout practice is brought to you by Ace Hardware. Go by, see Cody, Phillip, and Louise. They have 2 locations, Ville Platte and Rain.
All right. So Bruni gets a strikeout for the first out of the inning. Runner still at third base, and it's going to step up Harris, the left fielder. Bats from the left side. Trojans got the infield in, trying to stop that third run from scoring. They don't want to get too far behind. So they got everybody pulled up. They're going to try to cut the runner off at home plate on a ground ball if he decides to go. Next pitch is in there to even up the count at 1-1.
Beautiful day for baseball today. The sun's out, got a little breeze. Can't ask for a better day.
Batter steps out, takes time out. Bruni working out his stretch as he normally does. I think he never throws out the windup, always works out a stretch no matter what. I mean, I was kind of worried about this. It might take him an inning to get warmed up because he hadn't pitched in so long because he hits the batter. So the batter's going to trot on down the first base. You know, like I said, he hadn't worked on the mound in probably 2 weeks. So
2 or 3 weeks, man. It's been a while since Bruni's
live action at least.
Yeah, I mean he's been doing some bullpen stuff, but I mean that's way different from.
Oh
game.
God, yeah. Game pressure is just a different thing, man. So they got runners at the corners now with 1 out. Batter shows bunt, bunts it foul for strike 1. And it's Trahan, second baseman. Trahan.
Yes, Trahan.
So Trojans could get lucky and get them a double play right here or something. Get out of this inning. Runner going on the pitch, no throw for strike 2. So Jackson way ahead in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. As the Vikings got runners at second and third now with 1 out. Pitch is fouled straight back and keep the count at 0-2. See if Jackson can rear back right here and get him a strikeout. So infield playing in on the corners, try to stop the run. Batter showing bunt, but he's not bunting right here.
Oh,
He's slashing. Yeah. Next pitch. Oh, where did that miss? Wow.
Yeah, we're good from here. Even though Preston didn't pitch it cleanly, it still looked like a very good pitch. It could have went either way.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes as Rooney tried to sneak a fastball by him. All right, Rooney regrouping. Batter steps in. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at second and third. Here's the pitch. It's a big hopper, hit the shortstop. Shortstop's going to have to go to first with it. Scooped out of the dirt for the second out of the inning. But the runner comes in from third, so the Vikings get what they're looking for.
Yeah, the Vikings put up 3 runs so far this inning as they regained the lead 8-5 now.
Yep. Well, I mean, when you got runners at first and second, nobody out, it's a bad situation.
Yes, it definitely is.
Yeah. So they got a runner at third now with 2 outs. First pitch is in there for strike 1. As Stelly, the first baseman, steps in. Next pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. Looks like Jackson's getting a little bit more warmed up now.
Yeah, it looks like
He got a little bit more velo on his fastball.
correct. Looks like it's flowing a lot better now.
Quickly ahead, 0-2 on the batter. Fastball fouled back. Count's going to remain 0-2. That's just a tough situation to come in on, man.
Yeah, with no outs, runners at first and
In middle of their lineup, you know.
yeah, it was a bad spot, but it had to do it. I mean,
Next pitch is hit high and out of play towards the right side, so the count's going to stay 0-2. With Jackson coming in for Elliott, it must look like 90 to 100 miles an hour.
yes, it does. From the Elliott to Jackson, you're right there, Joey.
It's fouled back again, so the batter battling up there
Yes,
with an 0-2 count.
he's battling pretty good right here on Bruner. Bruner's been throwing a lot of pitches to him. Granted, the OC's batter, he's just battling up there at the plate.
And he battles his way into, oh, LeBlanc with a diving catch to center field on a line drive. I thought that was going to be a hit, David, but LeBlanc steals it from him.
LeBron still got his good speed as he makes a very diving catch.
Yeah, he had a good jump on that ball, and he made a diving catch to end the inning. So great play by LeBlanc to end the top of the 5th inning. And after 4.5 complete innings of play, your Sacred Heart Trojans 5, OC Vikings 8.
Best of luck to the Sacred Heart Trojans from Nason Swallow Allstate and the Swallow family. Allstate Insurance Agent Nason Swallow is now open for business and ready to serve you. Born and raised in Ville Platte, Nason is committed to providing our community and surrounding areas with the best insurance products and services. A local agent that you can count on to help protect all that matters in life. The friendly staff at Nason Swallow Allstate will set your mind at ease and will even do the switching and paperwork for you. Stop by or call today. Nason Swallow Allstate, 222 North Chautauqua Street in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-6767. At this time, Perry's Tire and Service, a proud supporter of the Sacred Heart Trojans, would like to remind everyone of their services. In addition to tires, Perry's Tire Service offers oil changes, brake services, alignments, and minor engine repair. They are located at 903 West Lincoln Road in Ville Platte. Give Kevin or Lisa a call at 337-363-5621 for all of your automotive maintenance needs. When it comes to you and your family's health care, you do have a choice. Savoir Medical Center is the only nonprofit medical facility in Evangeline Parish. We offer a wide array of services, including behavioral health, medical detox, a 28-day substance abuse program, plus comprehensive cancer care at Savoir Cancer Center. At Savoir Medical Center, we still believe in the importance of family and community, a feeling that is obvious when you walk into our hospital. You can count on us to live our mission daily by extending the healing ministry of Jesus Christ, by taking care of your family like our family.
Savoir Medical.
All right, Trojan Nation, welcome back to the Blue and Gold Sports Network, live on YouTube. Joey Swallow and David Dare bringing you all the action here at Aswell Capel Field.
We missed we got a
Fourth inning
stretch by Capital Planning. Y'all go by and see Josh, Amy, Todd, and Marcus. Y'all, thank y'all for your fourth inning stretch sponsorship. We appreciate it.
All right, Trojan's going to send up to the plate Landon LeBlanc, Parker Futch, and Hayden Dizitel, 8, 9, and 1. Counts 2 and 1 on LeBlanc. Staley still on the hill, the left-hander. Works out the stretch. Trojans need to get some runs back after last inning.
Yes, we definitely need to.
And we got 3 at-bats to do it, so.
Hopefully get the leadoff guy on would be a big plus in this inning. And right now it counts 3 and 1, so it looks pretty good so far for the Trojans right here.
Next pitch is in there. It's going to put the count at full.
So now he's choosing to have to battle. Landon LeBlanc's got to battle right here with 2 strikes, have to swing at anything close.
Hey, he works himself a walk, so LeBlanc's going to trot on down to first base with a leadoff walk. So a good start to the Trojans. In the bottom half of the 5th inning, got the leadoff batter on. And that's going to step up Parker Futch, right fielder for the Trojans. Top of the order on deck with Dizitel. So Trojans got a runner at first, nobody outs. First pitch down in the dirt for ball 1. The walk package was provided by T&J Ford. Thank you, Tara and Jason, for your sponsorship of the walk package. Next pitch is in there for strike 1, so we got a 1-1 count now on Parker Futch. It's fouled off, put the count at 1-2. Trojans looking to creep back into this game right here. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Futch. Nobody out. Runner at first. LeBlanc takes the lead. Catcher calling for a high strike right here. Futch hits it hard to second. Flips it to. So they get out at second. Futch makes it to first. So on the fielder's choice, they cut down LeBlanc at second base. Futch at first, 1 out. And it's going to get us back to the top of the order. Hayden Dizitel stepping in. Senior second baseman. First pitch is down low for ball 1.
Sounds like the wind's picking up. Breeze is getting a little stronger now there, Joey.
Yeah, it's swirling out there. It looks like it's blowing from left to right now.
Yes, it is.
Well, pass ball. So Futch is going to move up to second.
So we got a runner in scoring position right here with 1 out for the Trojans. We're at the top of the lineup at bat, so hopefully we can get him in.
You know, we got 3 at bats chip back into it and score one at a time right here. You got to get one before you can get all three. So pitch is inside. So that's going to put the count at 3-0 on Desitail.
Let's see. Here it is, the great 3-0.
Oh, he's taking.
He's taking.
Yeah, he's taking. Look how close the outfield is.
Oh, they've been there all game.
Next pitch is in there for strike one. So 3-1 count on Desitail. Futch at second, takes his lead. Pitch is high, so Desitail works himself a walk. So back-to-back walks by Stelly. And that walk package was provided by T&J Ford. Go see Terrell and Jason for all your new and pre-owned car needs. So Trojan's got a little something cooking right here, David, with runners at first and second and only one out.
Yes, they do. It looks like OC's going to stick with the left-handed Staley. There's nobody warming up in the OC bullpen, so.
Yep. Ike Perry digs in. Takes a strike on the outside corner.
Hopefully I could get him a hit like he did last time. And the outfield's still playing pretty shallow, even with Ike's ball over their heads last time up the bat. So
Yeah, take one in the gap right here, score two. Next pitch is up to even up the count at 1-1.
yeah, we have very good speed on the base pass with Parker Futch and Hayden Goodetail. So anything in the gap should score 2 runs for the Trojans right here.
It's a ground ball hitting the 5 and 6 hole. Okay, let's see what happens. There's a lot of confusion going on right here. As the third baseman feels the ball, attempts to tag on Fudge coming from second to third, and I think he made that play.
Yes, he did. He definitely made the tag on Parker Fudge.
And he throws it over to first. And they called him safe at first. So did he pull him off the bag right there? I have no idea what the call.
OC's coach wanted the double play called.
Yeah. But, it looked like he had to double play at first, unless he pulled him off the bag because the ball definitely beat Perry to the bag. We've been having all kind of questionable calls today between the home plate umpire and the first base umpire. It's crazy. So, Coach Gary out there now arguing his point that the tag wasn't made, but the umpire's not hearing it, and it's going to be 2 outs in the inning with runners at first and second for the Trojans as Fudge gets tagged out on the fielder's choice.
Yeah, he must have been clearly out because Coach Kane didn't even argue with the base umpire, so he was right there on top of it.
Fudge was like coming in the dugout, and so we got 2 outs, runners at first and second, and Wojciech Snyder steps up for the Trojans. It's at the third base. It goes through the third baseman's legs. And everybody's going to hold up. So we got bases loaded now on the error by the third baseman. And Preston Stone stepping up to the plate. We could use a grand slam right here.
That would be, I was about to say that. If Preston can find a barrel right here and send it out of here, it'd be very, very good. But if he gets a base hit right here as well, we should score 2 runs.
So we got a bases full of Trojans with 2 outs and Preston Sloan stepping up. First pitch is down low for ball 1. Outfield playing a little bit deeper now.
Yeah, they know Preston got some power.
This is a pivotal part of the game right here, David.
Yes, it is.
It's probably the 4th time the Trojans got the bases loaded. We need to come through with a 2-out hit right here badly. Got to stop leaving all these runners on base. Quickly, 2 balls, no strikes on Sloan. Nowhere to put him, so
Yeah, we should get a pitch to hit. I doubt they want to walk in a run.
No, it looks like they're pitching around them, David. I guess they okay with walking in one run
Yeah, I mean,
and not pitch to them. I mean,
it probably won't hurt them. They're still going to be.
it's not the worst strategy in the world.
Not at all.
So you got 3-0 count on Sloan with the bases loaded and 2 outs.
Nope.
That one's in there. So 3-1 now. 3-1 count, 2 outs, bases full of Trojans. Down 8-5. Swings at 1 in the third to put the count at full. So Preston a little anxious up there. Swings at 1 in the dirt. And now we got the bases full with a 3-2 count. Runners will be in motion on the pitch. So I'm going to have the runners in motion. A base hit in the gaps right here could score all 3 runs. There's the payoff pitch. Oh, a nuke hit foul. Way out of here.
If he straightened that out, that would be probably go crazy right now.
Man.
I promise you that.
Jeez.
I don't think that pitcher's going to put it right there again, huh?
If he'd have just let that one travel a little bit, man. So it's just a long strike right there, though. So
Yeah.
we're going to do it all over again. 3-2 count on Sloan. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Runners will be in motion. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So Preston goes down swinging with the bases loaded for the 3rd out. Chased a high fastball out the zone.
Yeah, it was a good swing. Umpire body called it a strike, so it was high.
Oh, yeah. So after 5 complete innings of play, OC 8.
To our family, nurse practitioner Brooklyn Latour. Call Savoy Family Healthcare in Ville Platte at 337-363-0075 to schedule your appointment with Brooklyn today. Savoy Medical Center, our family healing yours.
Teats Food Store, located at 2210 West Main in Ville Platte, specializes in quality smoked meats. Their award-winning smoked pure pork sausage, tasso, and boudin is filled with flavor that will make you come back for more. And that's not all. Teats offers a full line of groceries, beer, wine, liquor, gas, and much more. Oh, and Teats will ship their smoked meats all over the country. Visit their website at teatsfoodstore.com or give them a call at 337-363-1839 for more details.
All right, Trojan fans, we're back live here at Aswell Capel Field. Your Sacred Heart Trojans down 8-5 to the OC Vikings. Jackson Brune working on the heel for the Trojans. Batter takes ball 1. Next pitch is in there to even up the count at 1-1. And that's the pitcher that's batting, Stelly. He throws left and he bats right. So he just came off a big strikeout to hold the Trojans with the bases loaded. So that was the 3rd time this game the Trojans got the bases loaded and failed to push a run across. Just killing themselves with not getting the timely hits. So Jackson evens up the count at 2-2.
The Lady Trojans beat Vermilion Catholic 10-0 in softball. So a very good job by the Lady Trojans. They win both of their games today.
Trojans on a roll.
Yeah, they are.
Is that all for today, David?
Yeah, that's all for today.
Are they going to play again tomorrow or no? Okay.
No.
So batter worked a full count. That's the 9-hole hitter. They got the top of the order waiting on deck. As Jackson hits him in the head. So he's going to walk on down to first base. So pitcher's going to get a courtesy running at first base. So they got to run at first with nobody out and back to the top of the order as Collins is coming up the plate. Batter gets hit. That's like the third time they hit Collins today.
Yes, that is.
They're trying to pitch him inside. They're trying to pitch him inside, and he's been getting hit all day. So, unfortunately, the Vikings got something cooking with runners at first and second and nobody out.
Looks like we have.
And then top of the sixth. And Luna steps to the plate.
Ashton Duos and somebody else is warming up in the Trojans bullpen. I can't see the other one, but
First pitch is a ball to Luna. Wind's really blowing in now,
yes, it is.
which ain't a bad thing when you're on defense. Next pitch is down low in the dirt. Good block by Preston. Keep the runners at first and second. Quickly, 2 balls, no strikes on Luna. Nobody out. Runners at first and second for the Vikings. Next pitch is outside for ball 3. So 3 balls, no strikes on Luna. Already, the first 2 hitters got hit. Next pitch is down low for ball 4, so he's going to draw himself a walk. And that's going to load him up for the Vikings with nobody out. That's to send Coach Gary out to the mound.
Looks like the Vikings have Trahan, number 8, warming up in their bullpen for OC.
Yeah.
We have double bullpen action. I can't see. I saw Ashton Duos was throwing in. It looked like number 12 for the Trojans are throwing in the.
That's Vayon.
Sam Vayon is warming up. Looks like they're coming in, so I don't know. It looks like Coach Gary's gonna make a pitching change.
Yep.
That pitching change brought by Perry's Power. Go by to Kevin, Becky, and Lisa. And he's bringing in Ashton Duos, number 14 for the Trojans, coming in to pitch. We'll take we'll let y'all listen to a few ads as the Trojans are down 8-5 in the top of the 6th inning.
T&J Ford, located at 1231 West Main Street in Ville Platte, wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans the best of luck. At T&J Ford, we're proud to serve the people of Ville Platte and surrounding communities with some of the most popular vehicles around Louisiana. We have a top-notch selection of brand new vehicles to choose from, as well as an extensive inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Come by and check out our selection of crossovers, SUVs, and trucks. Plus, we have an in-house parts and service department for all your needs. That's T&J Ford. Call 337-363-2153. Or visit our website at tjfordinc.com.
This game is brought to you in part by Total Automotive, 610 Tate Cove Road in Ville Platte. Total Automotive is your go-to place for all automotive repairs, tires, AC service, and much more. Total Automotive is an authorized CarQuest auto parts dealer featuring everything you need to get you back on the road with confidence. Total Automotive is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to noon. Go Trojans! Total Automotive in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-7771.
All right, Trojan Nation, we're back live here at Aswell Capel Field. Your Sacred Heart Trojans down 8-5 to the Opelousas Catholic Vikings. Vikings threatening again with the bases loaded, nobody out. Top half of the 6th inning, Ashton Duos on the hill now for the Trojans. Starts them off with strike 1 as Boyd's up to bat, 3-hole hitter, shortstop. Dual's working out his windup. Next pitch is fouled off down the third base side for strike 2. So quickly, Duals comes in, delivers 2 strikes in a row. So no balls, 2 strikes on the batter. Pitch is fouled straight back to keep the count at 0-2.
Sounded like that foul ball might have got a vehicle.
Hope it wasn't mine.
I don't think it was mine.
Next pitch is in there for strike 3 looking. So Duals comes in and strikes a batter out to get the first out of the inning.
And that strikeout is brought to you by Ace Hardware. Go by and see Cody, Phillip, and Louise. And they have 2 locations, Ville Platte and Rain. Tell them the Blue and Gold Sports Network sent y'all.
That's going to bring up Badger, the third baseman. First pitch is in there for strike 1. So Duals filling up the zone, trying to get the Trojans out of this pickle right here that they're in with the bases loaded and 1 out. Next pitch is hit foul down the third base side. So Duals again ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes on the batter. Could use another strikeout right here, David.
Yes, we can. It'd be big.
And this is like I think this is the 4th pitcher the Trojans used today. Yep.
Yeah,
4th pitcher. OC 3. They've used 3. So next pitch is high for ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter, 1 out. Bases full of Vikings. Trojans down 8-5. Vikings batting in the top half of the 6th inning. Curveball swung on and missed for strike 3. So Duals coming in and saying, give that ball back to me, as he strikes out 2 batters in a row for 2 outs. So Duals working up there.
And that strike zone, that strikeout package is brought to you by Ace Hardware. Go by and see Cody, Phillip, and Louise. They have 2 locations in Rain and in Ville Platte. Y'all go by and see them for all your hardware, plants, anything you need. Ace Hardware has it. And if they don't, Coach Cody will call and try to find it for you. So, yeah, just like that, Ashton comes into the game, and like Joey said, throwing strikes, just what we needed.
All right. And that's going to bring up Gillian, the right fielder. Duval still working out his windup. First pitch is a curveball in there for strike 1. So Duval is on fire right now. If he could strike out the side right here, that'd be a turning point in this game, just like we had a turning point last inning.
Yes.
I mean, that would be huge right there. Swung on and missed for strike 2. So Duval's feeling something good right now. And he's way ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. Just miss as he paints the outside part of the plate, just outside.
Yeah,
ball 1.
That was close right there. It could have went either way, but the umpire called it a ball, so we got a
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Curveball's down low to even up the count at 2-2. So Duval's trying to work us out of this jam as he comes in and strikes out 2 batters in a row with the bases loaded. Next pitch is down low, so the count's going to go to full. Runners will be in motion right here with 2 outs. So Duval's looking for 1 good pitch right here. Steps off the rubber, regroups himself. And here's the payoff pitch. Runners in motion. And it's outside for ball 4. So after being down 0-2, the batter works himself a walk. And the Vikings score the 9th run of the game to make this score 9-5.
And they got their lefty coming up, number 9.
Harris, the left fielder. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Trojans trying to eliminate giving up any more runs, letting this game get behind them. And they hit the batter with the first pitch, so that's another run that's going to come in. So after striking out 2 in a row, Duos walks 1 and hits 1 to bring in 2 runs, and now the score's 10-5. Bases still loaded with 2 outs.
Yeah, OC has definitely got some cooking right here for the Vikings.
Crawhan up to the plate. First pitch is in there for strike 1. So Trojans got 2 at bats left. They don't want this game to get all the way out of control. They need to stop this bleeding right now while they can.
Nice.
Next pitch is outside.
Outside and high.
So 1-1 count on the batter. Swung on and missed for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. See if Duos could sit him down, get back in the dugout, and try to
chip away.
Yeah, we're running out of outs, David.
Yes, we are.
We got 6 outs left. We must be just missing on the outside part of the plate. It's going to even up the count at 2-2. Need his best pitch right here. Shut him down. It's high. Put us at full count. Runners will be in motion again with 2 outs. Can we make a pitch right here?
Yeah, it's a big time pitch for Ashton Duos. Says we need to stop the bleeding. So
let him put it in play. Let the defense make the out. Here's the payoff pitch. Runners in motion. It's in the dirt for ball 4. So he's going to walk in another run. And it looks like Gary's going to make a pitching change as he's going out to the mound. So Vikings push the 11th run across. So it's 11-5 now. Still batting with the bases loaded and 2 outs. We'll go ahead and take a break in the action right now. We'll be right back with more action on the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
This game is being brought to you by Vidrine's Ace Hardware, located in Ville Platte and Rain. Go by and see Cody, Louise, Phillip, and the staff for all your hardware needs. Vidrine's is fully stocked with paint, mulch, grills, plumbing supplies, lawn and garden supplies, hunting supplies, electrical supplies, and much more. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Go Trojans!
All right, folks. It looks like he's going to leave Duos on the hill. Staley up to bat. First pitch is high for ball 1. And Coach Gary's going to go right back out there. You're going to have to make a change now because second mound visit. So.
Correct. So that pitch change brought to you by Terry's Tire. Go by and see Kevin, Becky, and Lisa. It looks like Sam Vayon's going to come into the game to pitch for the Trojans as OC's now has the lead 11-5 with the bases loaded.
We'll be right back with more action on the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
Good luck, Trojans. From Capital Planning in Ville Platte, owners Todd, Marcus, and Amy Vail invite you to come in or call today. Capital Planning offers life insurance, retirement planning, tax planning, investments, and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They're located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans! Tonight's game is powered by Clico. Clico wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans a successful season this year. Go Trojans! Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, go Trojans! Dr. Jake LaFleur is a proud supporter of Sacred Heart Trojan Athletics. His practice covers primary care for adults, including annual wellness visits, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer screenings, and more. Call his office at 337-363-7036 or come by 503 Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans!
Our fondest memories are those centered around people we care about. Fishing with Grandpa, hunting with Dad, cooking on the porch, or just sitting by a fire, telling the good old stories. Being around the people that...
All right, Trojan fans, we're back to live action here on the Blue and Gold Sports Network. Sam Veo on the heel, wears number 12, throws from the right side. First pitch is in there for a strike, so we got a 1-1 count on the batter. Stelly. Bases loaded for the Vikings, up 11-5 on the Trojans. Next pitch is a curveball in there for strike 2.
So just like that, Sam's coming in, doing his job, throwing strikes right now. So far as Trojans definitely need to get the third out and stop the bleeding.
So quickly, 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Next pitch is outside for ball 2. So even up the count at 2-2. Next pitch is low. It's going to put the count at full.
Looks like we have a LSU's layer was warming up in the bullpen for the Trojans. Just started getting loose.
Next pitch is hit high and out of play towards the right side, so we can keep the count at full. So runners will be in motion with 2 outs. Here's the payoff pitch. Foul ball hit out of play again.
So number 10 is doing his job for OC as he's just battling up there with 2 strikes.
So we're going to stay at full. Bases loaded. Runners will be in motion with 2 outs. Need a strike right here.
Yes, we do, big time.
Fouled off again. So count's going to stay the same. Need a pitch right here. We need a pitch. See if Vayon got us going right here. Runners in motion. It's hit towards shortstop. Shortstop feels it, throws it over to first for the 3rd out of the inning. Oh my God. I cannot believe that. That is unbelievable. Called safe at first. Runner comes home from 3rd. Scored 12-5 now. So we've been getting questionable calls all day, David.
Yes, we have.
On both sides. On both sides. So it's just
that hurt us right there for sure as OC gets another run in.
Strike 1 on the batter, Stelly the pitcher. So they batted around this inning as Stelly led it off. Got hit by a pitch. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Next pitch is driven to left field for a base hit. That's going to score 2 more runs. So 14-5 now as the Trojans are in danger of getting run ruled. So we got runners at first and second now with 2 outs. Seem like we've been having 2 outs for the longest time now.
Yes, it does seem like we.
As the Vikings bat around and back to the top of the order again. Pitch is fouled off, strike 1. So Collins, top of the order, up to bat. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Curveball's hitting the left field for a base hit. Runners trying home. Throw goes in, is cut off. As we get the runner try and go from second to third, he's tagged out by Pete for the third out. Another questionable call out there as the third base coach and head coach for the Vikings is arguing that he didn't get touched. But anyway, after 6.5 complete innings of play, your Sacred Heart Trojans 5, OC Vikings 15.
Specs, whom we know will always be there to help us when we need them. Just like the Evangeline Bank. Just like an old friend or family member. It's our heritage. It's who we are. It's what makes Evangeline, well, Evangeline.
That's the Evangeline Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Some life events you can anticipate, while others surprise you. Some are significant enough to affect your household finances, your investment strategy, and even your vision of the future. This is when meeting with an experienced financial professional counts. Randy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call, 337-363-2346, or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte. HealthWorks Rehab is ready to get you back into the game. Physical therapists Andy Poche, David Vidrine, and Clay Lancherneau are pleased to sponsor this broadcast for the Do or Die Trojan family. Call for an appointment at our Ville Platte Clinic at 1477 West LaSalle Street, 363-2600, or in Mamou at Savoy Medical Center, 468-0460. That's HealthWorks Rehab, helping everybody work.
All right, Trojan fans, we're back live here at Aswell Capel Field. Sacred Heart Trojans coming up to bat in the bottom of the 6th inning. Need a lot of runs to get back in this game. John Michael Duplichan steps in, takes the first pitch for a strike. As the Vikings put up a 7 spot in the top of the 6th inning to extend their lead to 15-5. Next pitch is in there for strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes quickly on John Michael Duplichan.
John's got the batter right here with 2 strikes on him, no balls.
Swung on and missed for strike 3 in the first out of the bottom of the 6th inning. That's going to bring up John Aaron Swallow, DH. First pitch down low for ball 1. Trojans got to get at least 1 run right here to extend this game.
Yes, they do.
Next pitch is in there for a strike. So 1-1 count. Two balls, 1 strike. Ball hits a shortstop. Shortstop bobbles. He's not going to make the play. So on the error, John Aaron's going to be at first base. Now 2 Johns back to back.
Yeah, it's hard to.
So John Aaron Swallow at first base, 1 out, and Wade Pete stepping up to bat. First pitch is in there for strike one. So no balls, one strike. Swallow takes the lead at first. There's a pitch. It's in there for strike two. So Pete quickly down in the count. No balls, two strikes. Next pitch is up. Throw to first. Not in time. The Swallow gets back safely. So we got a 1 ball, 2 strikes on Pete. 1 out. Pick off a Tim at first. Everybody's safe.
Wade's got the batter right here with 2 strikes on him. Have to swing at anything close.
Next pitch just outside. Ball 2. It's going to even up the count. 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Run at first. Next pitch is in there looking for strike 3.
So the Trojans are down to their last out. As Landon LeBlanc don't get on right here, this game will be over as a 10-run rule.
Yep. 2 outs in the inning, running at first. Landon LeBlanc up. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Seems like Stelly has gotten new life after that big strikeout of Sloan.
Yes.
The bases loaded. He was fired up after that one, and he's been on point since then.
Yes, he has.
Swung on and missed to even up the count at 1-1. Pick off attempt first. Swallow back in. So we got a 1-1 count. Ball down low. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Swallow takes his lead at first. Pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 2. So with 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, Trojans possibly down to their last strike. Ball hit high and out of play. So put the count even at 2-2. It's never a good sign, David.
No, it's never a good sign. For those of y'all listening, there's a helicopter,
Air med coming in.
air med going to land at the Villeplat Hospital, so it's never a good sign.
All right, we're going to reset right here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. LeBlanc at the plate. Swallow takes his lead at first. There's the pitch. It's inside for ball 3, so 3 balls and 2 strikes now on LeBlanc. Should be 3-2, I think. Huh?
Yeah, I think so.
So runner
Sure.
should be in motion right here with 2 outs. Yeah, full count. Should be in motion. Going on the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3 as LeBlanc goes down swinging. And that's going to be your ball game, folks, as the Sacred Heart Trojans go down in defeat to the Apples Catholic Vikings 15-5. Unfortunate day for the Trojans as they had their opportunities, David, with bases loaded 3 times in the game, and they couldn't come through with a hit to push any runs across.
Yes.
And it just seemed like
That was
that was a turning point in the game.
Big turning point.
After that, the Vikings come back with 7, and it just put this game away. So Trojans should be back in action Monday as they play False River on the road.
I think all our next games on the road.
Yeah, I think so.
False River, and then who else? We got Livonia, False River, Point Capee, Beauchene.
Yeah.
I think they all on the road.
Yeah.
So this will be our last time, well, not last time, calling regular season home game, I guess. Hopefully we'll have a home playoff game in the near future. But Trojans do fall to OC today, 15-5. Left men on base again. That's been our killer.
Yep. So we're going to be signing out. Joey Swallow and David Dare signing out for the Blue and Gold Sports Network. We'll see y'all next time.